Indeed, lads, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I got for you guys the best tactics and player instructions that will go perfectly along with that 4-4-2 formation, guys. A formation that we all know that is so good. It's so heavily used for a reason by all the top players, the pros, you name it. This formation, guys, we all want to use it to the best of its ability, to the best of our ability, and that's what I'm here to do. Give you those perfect tactics and instructions to go along with the formation itself to give you that advantage over your opponent. So what we're going to do is run through the tactics and player instructions, of course, also the player type recommendations, who I recommend should be like in the left mid or right mid position, what type of players you should have up top, and in the midfield. So we'll break it all down today, guys. Stick with me. Let's go. Also, lads, we are playing FIFA Ultimate Team. The whole purpose of the game mode is to build the best of the best squad with the budget that we have on hand, and that's exactly what I'll do for you in my Discord. So go ahead and join it through the link in the description, also in the about section on my channel. We have a growing community in there, guys. We all help each other out with upgrades of the squads or squad building itself or anything with FIFA help in general. I'm there to help, and also the community as well as one. The FIFA community, guys, we need to come together. It's too toxic. We all know about that in Fut Champs, you name it, guys. But go ahead and join through the link in the description below and also in the about section on my channel. I also do have a premium channel in my Discord server. That's where you can access that link and also join that to become a premium member, a JAR Academy member, to be a one-on-one member towards me, gain direct access towards me, one-on-one coaching, whatever you need, I'm there for you. Your first priority towards me if you join that premium channel. Think about it. If you're interested, let me know. If not, just join the Discord in general and be a standard member. So go ahead, get to it, but let's get into this video. So today we are only going to be focusing on this 4-4-2 formation itself. So let's hop into it now. I'm excited to show you guys what this formation can do for you with these tactics and player instructions. So defensive style, set to balance, no pressure needed, nothing like this. Drop back does not work. If you want to pressure in game, you can set up another tactic for constant pressure if you're losing in a game, or if you want, you can trigger it manually in game. So there's no reason to have it on anything else but balanced. Width set to 40, depth set to 60. Such a good combination at this point in FIFA, and I'm going to show you guys some clips now on how this will look in game. The 40 width and 60 depth combination with this 4-4-2 formation, guys, is just perfect. It allows you, as you see here, to get in your opponent's face inside their own half to win the ball back after you lose it. And also, it's not a line that is set too high to leave balls in behind always on for your opponent. As you can see, there's nothing to worry about. Moving on to the offensive side, build-up play will be set to balanced and chance creation will be set to direct passing. Now these two here, balanced and direct passing, what a combination it's been all year, man. We already know what direct passing does. Pushes your opponent's back line into their 18, just further and further inside almost their 6-yard box, allowing you to play in front of them and apply offensive pressure to them to score easy goals and create a lot of opportunities. And I'm going to show you guys some more clips now, more than the defensive clips. I'm going to show you a lot more clips right now covering the offensive side of this formation. So let's get into it. What you really want to focus on in this 4-4-2 formation, guys, when building up, is getting the ball down the line, down the flank, sidelines, whatever you want to call it. Play these balls in behind, over the top, again in the wide areas, down the lines. Build up that way, get down the field, and eventually when you're in this top of the box area, get the ball centrally, play it across the box, and you should have multiple options for the extra pass, as you saw there. When building up, again, down the sideline, composure though, but you want to get in that central area more towards your opponent's box. You don't want to get central towards your own half or in the middle of the field. You want to get down the sidelines first, then bring it centrally to create opportunities. When it comes to creating chances in this 4-4-2 formation, guys, what you need to have is composure in and around the box. As you can see, knocked the ball once or twice with my two center mids and waited for that gap where there's certain movement to be made by one of my attackers to flick the switch and play the ball into their feet and get going offensively inside their box to score some goals. And as I said before in the build to play clips, get wide as we're doing here, but then again, have some composure in and around the box. Wait for one of your strikers, one of the two strikers, or also your far outside mid to check in to score some goals or make something happen. Get wide once again, as you see here. Have a bit of left stick dribbling in and around the box. Play your two unmarked center mids that are always going to be unmarked. I don't know why they are, but they always will be unmarked at the top of 18. Have some composure with them and wait for that gap or that opening. We're creating a lot of chances here. Unlucky to not score, but again, getting wide, finding one of the two unmarked center mids, find one of the two strikers, and just knock it around. It's so easy to create chances when you have composure. For the rest of the offensive tactics, width set to 40, players in box set to 5, corner set to 2, and free kick set to 1. So guys, in this formation, you're going to want to have certain players with certain qualities in certain positions. So that's what we're going to go over here. In the two striker position, guys, you're going to want to have at least one fast player and one decently pacey player. I mean, like, this point in FIFA, everybody's pretty pacey. Like Mbappe and Berardi here, they're both like 97 plus pace. I don't know what it is, but you need to have pacey players in the attacking positioning, but especially one very fast one, because in the instructions you'll see why you would need one to be very fast. So Berardi and Mbappe is a good pairing here. If you're a skiller, make sure at least one of the strikers have skills, and minimum 4-star weak foot on your strikers, guys. It cannot be 3-star in that position, guys. Inside the box, you need to have the ability to be able to turn left and right most of the time to score some goals. You can't always turn one way, then it gets too predictable and you will not be able to score a lot of goals. Now for the outside mids, your left mid and your right mid, you're going to need to have some pacey players. You're going to need to have players who can get down the line very fast, maybe have some skills if you're a skiller. Isco and Neymar are perfect candidates here, guys. You need 92 plus pace to play out wide here, and you're going to need to go down the line, create assists for those central players like Mbappe and Berardi in this case with my team. These players here up and down the line all game, mid combination play, good dribbling and good long shots is what I recommend. When it comes to the center mid positions, you're going to want to have players who can sort of do a bit of everything. You're only going to have a two-man midfield, so you're going to want to have some players who can defend and also attack at the same time, work on both sides of the ball. In this case, FIVERR can purely defend. We all know that. He can go forward here and there, do his little things, but not as much. But Tonali can do a bit of everything, like a box-to-box player. I'd rather recommend, like, let's say a FIVERR and KDB pairing, or FIVERR and a Dele Alli pairing. That's probably the ideal pairing you'd want in these two center mid positions, having one player who can purely defend, like a FIVERR, and one player who can sort of defend, but more so go forward like a Dele Alli or a KDB, but can, of course, do both. And for the back four, you're just going to want to have proper defenders, guys. There's not really much magic to that, and obviously a proper goalkeeper as well. So finally, we are on to the player instructions. So what we're going to do is set both of our strikers to come back on defense and one of them to get in behind. We're going to want to have a bit of staggered action here, guys. We're going to have Mbappe always getting in behind all game, and Berardi sort of sitting there and playing an actual striker role, almost like a target man in a way, but of course he will make runs in behind if he has to. I picked this duo here, guys, because Mbappe is more of a get in behind player and Berardi has a better touch. He's actually faster than Mbappe, but he has a better touch to sort of receive and then play Mbappe in behind rather than vice versa. So let's get into some clips now and see just how good these players are going to be for you in game. So taking a look here at what our strikers will do for you in game with these instructions, let's take a close look right now. Berardi one touch into Mbappe for a layoff. The two strikers combination, guys, is just so overpowered in this game. Just the amount of layoffs you can make, or the combination play 1-2 combination you can make with two strikers up top side by side, is so overpowered. This is the get in behind tactic on Mbappe, working at its finest, easy finish, but make sure to utilize a lot of R1X driven passes into your strikers to get goal scoring opportunities as you see here. So on to the outside mids. Your left mid and your right mid will both be set to the same exact thing. Come back on defense, cut inside, and get into box for a cross. You will see in these clips here what they will do for you guys. They're mostly assisters, but they do get in on goals as well. Your left mid and your right mid are going to be so underrated in terms of what they can do for you in the attack. You can take a look at this clip here. Neymar getting into box for cross, utilizing that player instruction, as well as Isco getting in on the goal, actually further right than Neymar, being a left mid. We love to see that though, getting lost inside the box, getting in good positions to confuse my opponent's defense to track those runs. They're getting into the box and getting lost in there, and we love to see that. But of course, they start off out wide as you see here, just getting the ball into the box in that top of the box area, creating chances. In the clip we saw before, unlucky to not score. Your two center mids are going to be set to stay back while attacking and cover center, and that is it. We want these guys to stay back and just be in that top of the box area as you guys saw earlier, and in some clips we just want them to have that solid foundation and always be those two pressure relief option passes if needed, and always be unmarked. Your two center mids, as I keep saying, are going to be unmarked in these positions, guys, in your opponent's half. They just have so much time. It's actually unreal, as you can see here, the amount of time and space they have. So have some composure with them and wait for that gap or that movement to be made by one of your attackers, and then flick the switch and play the ball into them. FIVERR, well done there, sitting the player down. But we're creating goal scoring opportunities with the composure from our center mid, starting from there. In a clip again here that we saw multiple times already, but looking at it from a midfielder aspect, it started with them. Both your outside backs will be set to stay back while attacking and overlap. They're just going to stay back there and overlap if they do decide to go forward. That's what I like to do. Both center backs, absolutely nothing touched to them. Stay back while attacking, of course, and keeper position, I do not like to touch as well. So guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video and got some value out of it. Try these tactics and these player instructions. Let me know how they go for you. It seems like it always works well when people try it out and give new things, you know, a try. So go ahead and give us a try if something's not working out for you right now. And again, join the Discord if you like, but of course get in there. You know, we always need help, and I'm here to help you guys, the community as well. Link in the description below and also in the about section on my channel. Other than that, guys, take care.